Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Seminoles will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Presley. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's going to hand this off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
6th play of the drive coming up. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield. The ball is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they start the drive with an end-around play. Great cut there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Back in motion now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short and 27. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Being serious, the offense going for it inside their own 30. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead,
the sophomore able to get home with the sack. The Noles will crank up the tempo.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Tackle is made at the 40-yard line. 2nd down. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here comes a handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And now the handoff. Bites off a defender. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the runner takes off to his right. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the 1st down and then big yards on the back end.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And they'll use the ground game here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He's running out of time here. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race, and he won it. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down.
Third down coming up.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Play action here on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And that run produces a decent gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
5-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Noles moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Get set, get set. 6-9-1, Gators far. Tuna.
Receiver in motion now.
Griffin, Griffin. Come on, man up. Arrow, arrow.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Ohio State offense will take over.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ohio State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Ohio State offense will take over.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Robinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Knowles. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Ohio State
comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down. Just enough to get that first down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. Here's a wide open receiver, complete.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 20. First down for the offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. There's the handoff.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The Seminoles looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt.
Here we go.
Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Defense is coming after him. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're...
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State. Number 12.
Now the try for the two-point conversion.
Easy.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They've got him. It's a sack. Two-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Ohio State, 20.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle made after just a short game.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Noles will send the punt team onto the field.
Punt it away.
Come on, teamwork. Take it up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll work the clock here with their running game.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Now, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
He shreds the tackle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.